Well, I guess you could say it's time for Kamihate to, shoot his shot. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here, fun fact, I do to have it on me, and keep it on me at all times. Hey, another fun fact, he's here. He's here. I was shocked. Like, notably, I kind of forgot about him when the order first showed up a couple chapters back. Like, it just didn't even click that he wasn't there. Because I think that's kind of like the point of the character. And in fact, when I think about it, in the grand scheme of things, Kamihate really is a character who pops up when the narrative needs him. And outside of that, he just doesn't exist. Like, remember, when he was first introduced, he was just, like, dropped on us. Like, we didn't know. Like, we had thought we had seen the majority of the order up to a certain point. And then, oh, BT Dubs, by the way, there's actually the super secret sniper guy. And he just happens to have the tickets we need to the museum. And then we popped up, we saw him, we beat him, and then he disappeared. Like, he literally didn't even show up in the museum arc, which is one of the most pivotal arcs in the series, because he didn't want to show up. Even though all the order were ordered to be there. And then he just, like, disappeared from a chunk of the narrative. And now he's back. Why? Because his, can I say this? Can I say what I think? Like, his Dami Mami Osaragi is in danger. And thusly now he must be here to save his Dami Mami. I mean, like, can I say mad respect on it, though? Can I really say mad respect? I'm not sure I can say mad respect. I think at best I can be like, mid-level. I mean, I'm happy he's here, though. Ultimately, I don't want Osaragi to get cooked, mainly because she has no feats. Like, I do not want her to be another one of the characters who's just a fodder fighter. Like, and not fodder fighters in, like, she's fodder, but, like, a very, very high-tier character who only fights fodder. We have one of them. Well, no, here's the thing. Funnily enough, it's a little bit different. Because I was going to say, Jogo from JJK is a high-tier, if not arguably a top-tier, who only has wins against fodder. And that's the same thing with Osaragi. She doesn't really have fights outside of low tiers or nameless fodder. And the fights she does have against actual high tiers or top tiers, she loses. Same case with Gaku, who admittedly only fought, like, his relevant fights, his three relevant fights are only against god tiers. Or, like, top tiers. Like, his first fight against Sakamoto, the god tier of the verse. Second fight against Nagamo, a top tier of the verse. And his third fight against Sakamoto, again, while jumping him, another guy, like, the god tier of the... Like, of course, Gaku has a horrific run. That's why he is literally called the Jogo of JJ... Or the Jogo of Sakamoto days. Because, legitimately, they have the exact same issue of their two major encounters that isn't against fodder or characters drastically weaker than them. They get viciously body bagged. And Osaragi... It's kind of, because I think she's kind of in that same boat. She's kind of in that same boat. Except the thing is, she's only had one fight against the top tier. Or, admittedly, the new god tier in, what do I call him? Uzukimura? The one fight against Uzukimura and got viciously diffed. Which is real, like, real, especially considering, I'll admit, I was low-key downplaying Shishiba last chapter. Because Shishiba not only managed to damage Uzukimura, but also, like, react to him. Osaragi couldn't do that. Heck, Gaku could barely do that. At least against, like, the real Takamura. So, really, this is just a Shishiba upscale and an Osaragi downscale of doom and despair. Like, this is actually kind of embarrassing. And then Kamihate comes... Admittedly, Kamihate is a sniper, though. So, like, I feel like it's a little unfair to be like, oh, Osaragi didn't do his Kamihate. You know, Kamihate, the ranged fighter who was nowhere near Uzukimura and caught him off guard. Yeah, I get that. But still... Man, I need Osaragi to be alive longer, very specifically, so she can, like, actually fight a top tier. And not off guard them. Carolina Reaper doesn't count, by the way. Carolina Reaper does not count. I've seen a lot of people say, well, Carolina Reaper, though, off guard. Off guard. Like, she came through the floor. How is he supposed to be... She literally set up... that was a TOD. That was literally a touch of that. Like, that's unfair. I can't give her credit for that. But let's not waste more time. Let's hop right into chapter 211 of Kumanomi, known as Electric Shock Hazard by Yuto Suzuki. Are we ever going to see what he actually looks like? Like, I remember when he was first introduced, the running gag was like, oh, no, we just never see him. But I also wonder, is he legit just a sniper? Rifle? Like not even, like, there's not a person back there. Like, the hood is literally just a... Because I can't even say that's impossible, because we have so many supernatural abilities in Sakamoto days. Well, not so many. But, like, Tenkyu might as well have a supernatural ability and, like, super high eye perception, but, you know, maybe some people just have that. But, like, Shin just has psychic powers. Atari just has probability manipulation. Like these are just things that do exist. Those are the two, like, powers. like, I guess, like, you can rationalize hypnosis in a real world. That's, like, a thing, like, hypnosis treatment. But, like, Club Jam technically is on the person who just has powers. They don't, like, there's real-life things, kind of, sorta, that Carolina Reaper does that you can kind of see replicate, like, fire breathers, quote-unquote. But technically, that's just another superpower. So that's 4. And, like, I feel like what Uzuki does is also kind of a superpower. I know it's just, like, a evolved or whatever they call it, like, a differentiated version of multiple personality disorder, but, like, actually ripping the stats of somebody is a little bit different than having, like that's, like, there are, like, multiple examples of just straight out superhuman abilities. So, if there really was just a possessed floating sniper rifle, I wouldn't be shocked. Either that, or Kamihate is a super hot guy. Or that, or they're, like, a little chibi girl. I'm going with the, it's one of those 3. There's no in between. He's not going to look mid. Let's not waste our time. Let's actually operate in chapter 211, Electric Shock Hazard. Huh? What? Kamihate? I was wondering who that was. I don't play, but admittedly, sniper. And I'll admit, the main reason I'm not mad at Kamihate showing up now, and I'm not mad at Kamihate showing up then, and then disappearing for massive swaths of the narrative, is because of the archetype they're filling in this universe. Like, yeah, you aren't really supposed to see the sniper. They're not really supposed to be in close range. They are whenever I think of long-range fighters, I always think of snipers. Like, technically, even a bow wielder from long range in the ancient days before we had the... Like, they were snipers, for all intents and purposes. So, it makes sense that they show up when they show up and how they show up and why they show up, based on literally entirely their own motivations and feelings. Which is hilarious, because they're, like, the only character who has been 100% non-beholden to whoever's controlling the order at a certain time. Kamihate doesn't follow the orders of Oki, didn't follow the orders of Asaki, presumably didn't even follow the order, well, maybe followed the orders of Yotsumoto when he was in charge. Like, he's fully autonomous, or whatever they are. Let's see. But see, like, since I gave those 3 alternatives, what voice do I give Kamihate? Or is it Kamihate? Is it Kamihate or Kamihate? I say it has to be Kamihate or Kamihate, because I know I used to pronounce Heisuke as Heisuke, but it's like Heisuke is like Sasuke. But I'm trying to think of a character that, like, has the hate at the end of their name. Kamihate? I'm gonna stick with Kamihate for now. I was looking through last week's comment section. No one corrected me, so, like, I'm gonna say Kamihate until otherwise corrected. So let's go. Let's see. We've almost never spoken before, Shishiba. Your voice is so... Oh, wait. Is it? Okay, his voice is quiet. Your voice is so quiet. I rarely come down to the surface. My throat. There are, like, 5 different jokes I can make here, but I will make not a single one of them. Yeah, whatever. Get ready. Yeah, that's true. They do have more pressing concern. Oh, looks like, Suzuki-sensei. I forget, do they have assistants? I don't think they're... Unlike Nakaba Suzuki, I don't think they're just solo gunning it like they do. But forgot to draw Shishiba's battle damage here, which would be visible at this angle. Sometimes I've looked back through some of the chapters, and sometimes whenever I make a comment, oh, X, Y, and Z was missing, it just wouldn't be visible from a certain angle. Now we see here and here, there should be at least something on his eyes, or something on his face. But obviously, it's a small panel, lower left, you wouldn't pay attention to it. But let's see. Yeah, whatever. Get ready. This is unfortunate, Kamihate. I thought you were more reasonable than this. Screw this. Like, I don't want to give them the, but I think I have to. Until I see what they look like. I have no frame of reference, and it's like, I feel like a sniper rifle would literally sound like this.
Screw this garbage. Thanks to you, filthy creature. The money weather report was interrupted for a special report. No matter what happens, I side with the weather girl and Osaragi.
I know, it's because snipers, like, rely on weather, but, like, I've said it before, and I'll say, well, in this case, I'm actually very happy that he's Giga Omega down bad. But, like, don't be this down bad, folks. Don't be this down bad, and don't be that reliant. That's something specific. I mean, like, don't be wrong. Don't get me wrong. You can have things that you rely on, right? Like that's a normal human behavior. Don't tweak out like this because one thing in your life went wrong. But let's see. Okay, but yeah. Yeah, honestly, Shishiba and now Kamihate, I think they may just be dodging a full swing from Uzuki Mura. Remember, this is the same guy who fully and remember, it wasn't just a blitz. Back in the museum arc, when Uzuki Mura was born, he instantly perception blitzed, ripped the katana out of Takamura's hands, mid-swing, blitzed and bisected him. That was all one motion. Uzukimura, it should, for all intents and purposes, be the fastest character in the verse by a long shot, yet while they're chatting, both characters managed to dodge and react to Uzukimura's swing. Now, is this some classic Sakamoto days whack behind scaling? Maybe. Probably. Absolutely. But still, it doesn't matter. Like, these are crazy feats. That's the thing. I feel bad for downplaying Shishiba last chapter. Let's see. Whoa! Can you gosh darn it. Can you do close combat?
Heck no.
Then why are you even here? Well, to save Osaragi. Like, gang, don't knock the hustle. Take whatever help you can get. Shishiba, like, once again, Shishiba, I get it. You didn't want to wait too long, but you could have played this so much better. You probably, like, genuinely, especially considering they do have some decent reaction speed to Uzukimura, like, they're able to somewhat dodge his attacks, and even Shishiba, you were able to tag him. You bring another top tier with you, and you would have won this fight. Like, if Nagamo was here, if Sakamoto was here, even if now I say Shin's basically at low, she can put Shin now as a high tier. But especially considering he hasn't used his stop on Uzuki just yet, he darn near might as well be a top tier at this point. Y'all could have actually diffed Uzukimura and then diffed the rest of the order and then been good. Shishiba, you made the worst possible decision, the worst possible time. Let's see.
Because you can't carry Osaragi while you're running out of here by yourself.
It's not really an awe moment. It's not really an awe moment. It's a down bad moment. And like, I was about to say, sometimes you can awe at down bad moments. Not like this. Not like this. But let's see. It's not my style to run off with my tail between my legs, but I don't have a choice. Buddy, pal, amigo, you could have played. Once again, I mean, like, and notably, I didn't see anyone even arguing for Shishiba. Like, no one even said it was a good idea. What he at the timing of what he did. That was one of my biggest points in the Super review last time. Like, dog, there were like 15 different ways you could have handled this, and you picked the worst route, and no one disagreed. Because I think like. And I get it, you gotta force conflict in your battle manga, but, like, I feel like Shishiba was smarter than this. But, hey, at least presumably he's gonna escape. Let's see. Bang! Ooh, but once again, yeah, Uzukimura is able to react and block and deflect the shots. But still, I don't know, Uzukimura kinda feels nerfed. I mean, obviously, once again, and that sucks, though. It is truly the case. And it's ironic because Uzuki's the antagonist now. But it's truly the case where you defeat the boss character, you get them on your team, and they lose a whole bunch of their stats and a bunch of their unique moves, and they're super fodder now. Not super fodder, obviously. Like, Uzukimura is still presumably the strongest in the verse. But, like, my glorious King Sakamoto would not be slowed down by mere sniper shots. I know it's, like, the strongest sniper in the series, but still, like, dog. My glorious, legendary, juicy, scrumdiddlyumptious antagonist King Sakamoto would have viciously diffed these two already. We would not be 3 pages in the chapter, and they'd still be, like, they would be diffed already. But of course, since we need these characters alive, Uzuki gets dropped off. Like, he gets nerfed a little bit. But, and that's fine, right? You gotta tell a story. That's the caveat I always have to give. Like, yeah, I'd like the scaler in me is like, this doesn't really make any sense with how powerful this character should be established to be. But at the same time, I'd rather not Shishiba die and Osaragi die. Like, I'd rather these two characters be alive. So if we gotta nerf Uzukimura a little bit, then we gotta nerf Uzukimura a little bit. Though, admittedly, it is harder to excuse in a manga specifically about battle. It's one thing if you have a story that has a story and there are fights in it sometimes, and then your entire story is based around combat between characters. Essentially, scaling is a lot more important in a story like this than you could argue it's in a story like... What's a good example of a story that happens to have fights but really isn't all about scaling? Why can't I think of one off the top of my head? You know what, Percy Jackson, unironically, like there is definitely like a lot of fighting in those books, but I wouldn't call them like action books. I'm trying to think of manga specifically though. Like what's a manga that's like features fighting but isn't really about fighting? Like Sakamoto Days is. Essentially there are levels to it, all right? And Sakamoto Days is on the higher level of it's about combat, and thus your skilling matters a whole lot. So that's why I'm getting a little bit nitpicky with it. Let's see. Huh? Oh, so that's why you're so heavy. Let go of your weapon. Like, Shishiba. Buddy. Is she really that heavy? Like, sorry, and I was about to say, like, let me get off the tangent scaling, or the scaling tangent, and let me hop back in the chapter. But, like, Shishiba. the amount of physical feats you perform, unless her weapon is made out of the dying core of a star, like how heavy could it really be that you're struggling to lift it? Like, dog, you've broken through multi-foot thick concrete walls and kicked people through pillars. And you may be like, well, Pencil, you know, striking strength and lifting strength are two completely different things. Yeah? Well, they ain't that. Like, if you have the raw muscle force to shatter multiple levels of concrete, some steel, and especially considering this is only half the weapon, and he still considers this heavy? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Let's see. You have to pry it out of her dead hands. Impressive. He's like, you know what? I was expecting that level of strength. But then again, Osaragi, like, at least currently, next to obviously Uzuki Mori, she's kind of described as the strongest character in the verse as of recent. Like, I saw those Sakamoto Days extras. I forget if they were from a volume or just like a separate like data book release. But essentially, Osaragi has the highest strength stat. Like, it was even higher than Hyo, who was notably the heavy hitter of the order, quote unquote. But Osaragi just has better stats, or at least better physicals. So like, yeah, I mean, it does make sense that she's this strong and is this hard to deal with. But she's still alive, at least, if she's still gripping her weapon. Let's see. Uzuki Mori? Kamihate, you have to help him? Or Kamihate? I keep saying Kamihate. I don't know where. I think it's because I say Kami, and my brain immediately goes Hite, almost like Hiten. But no, it's Kamihate, I think. But Kamihate, where'd you go, buddy? Why is he leaping like this? Let's see. Huh? Bring it on!
It's not exactly my style, but take this!
Okay, let's see. But see, yeah, that's much more. Okay. So this was a sniper shot that explodes. Very, very interesting. But that is admittedly a lot more Sakamoto styled, if you will. Just not just deflecting the bullets or blocking them, but very specifically slicing them cleanly. That's what I like. That's what. Yeah. Give me that. Let's see. Boom. But darn. All right. So even with a point-blank explosion like that, enough to rupture and shake the darn building. Hey, that's Andy.
Shut up.
He basically ate that. Like he ate that really, really well. So Uzuki bulky, he's still strongest character. But I wonder why he stopped. Is he not? Oh, well, maybe because so they. I kind of don't like that. I kind of don't like this. Why is he stopping? Did he snap out of Uzuki Mori? Because you know the reason I don't like this. I'll rationalize. I'm already like thinking of the rationalization, but I do want to say the complaint why I don't like it on like a first glance. But I'm thinking about it already. When the Takamura fight was happening, the big thing that I kept saying is run away from him. He reacts to bloodlust and he's basically blind. If you keep fighting him, he's going to keep responding. But you can't have bloodlust towards somebody if you're running away. But a big thing that a lot of people said is that it wouldn't matter. And ultimately they didn't have a choice. Running away wouldn't work. Because he'd still hunt them down anyway. But here we have a variation of Takamura. Literally the exact same personality, but presumably in a stronger or at least equally capable vessel. And now, he's just stopping. Like, he doesn't lunge after. Let me see. Maybe he lunges afterwards. Want to go after them? No. Why am I getting this uneasy feeling? Yeah, he just stops. Like, and I don't like that because it makes it feel weird that they didn't just run from Takamura. Like why not? Why not? Like, and I get it. The main reason I think I can excuse this though, relative to Takamura, is because Takamura still was his own entity and probably still would have chased him down anyway. I can excuse for that then. Meanwhile, Uzuki was only responding to the bloodlust that wasn't even directed at him. It was directed at like all the random assassins that wanted smoke, as according to Oki's not order, but like statement that hey, you slay them, you can join the order. So like I can excuse that to a degree. But man, I think yeah. In fact, I say it's fine. I think it's fine. It's the Sakamoto copium, man. I miss my glorious king. Let's see. Want to go after them? Nah. Why am I getting this uneasy feeling? Why are you? Let's see.
Achoo!
What's wrong? Allergies?
I shoot those bullets. It makes my nose on my muzzle itchy.
Muzzle? Muzzle? Is he a dog? No, makes my he sneezes. I think I don't even see legs. I think he is just a floating sniper rifle. He has to be, right? Like, am I tweaking? Because he says when I shoot those bullets, it makes my muzzle itchy. And he sneezed out the I think he is. I think it's just our 6 like supernatural. He's just a literal floating sniper rifle. Huh. I ain't dogging it, but I'm still shocked. Let's see.
More importantly, is Osaragi okay?
Osaragi.
Huh? What's with the freaky hair?
Oh, what was the chapter? It was electric shot. What is this? Huh? Yo, who's this? Why he low-key got? Why you trying to go ore for ore? No, hold on. We can post up. We can post. Hold on. Let's fight the games of the. Why he got ore though? Hold on, why you trying to go? Why am I feeling this? Why am I feeling mad aura off this page, bro? Who do you think you is? Who do you think you? What?
Why you Loki got it on? Why you Loki got it?
The dual beaded necklace? The Nomura-esque multi-belt for no reason, that ain't even supporting the pants just for the style? The big ol' wristbands? The spiky hair? The skin yo! Even the steppers? The steppers look a little bit rough, but why you Loki got it on? No! Who is... Oh, is this the last Uncle Market? Is this the last? I get it. Okay. So now, but that's the thing. Now we've met everybody, right? Because we met Tenkyu, and I forget what this other guy's name was. It wasn't Gaku. I think it started with a G though. But I think this is him. I think it's him. He's here, and he got it all. He got it. All right, good to see you, buddy. Let's see. What now? Hey, no. Don't get so amped up. Oh, it was called does he have like electric powers? What's happening? Hey, no. Don't get so amped up. Yo, I even like his facial design is really cool too. I love the hair. I love the eyes. Interesting. He doesn't really have pupils though. And interesting. He doesn't have high, it's not high cheekbones being drawn here. It's like lines just straight going down his face. Almost as if like there would be like a beard here typically. And even like the front, I love this guy's design. He may automatically have my favorite of the Alcamarquez designs, even more than Uzuki. And I like Uzuki's design a lot, but like something he got it all. Let's see.
Sorry, dude, but we're in a hurry. Get lost.
Bang. Let's see. Is he gonna be able to react? Strongest sniper in the verse. Ooh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Pause. Rewind the tape. Delete a little bit of it, and let's hit play. Did this man just fire lightning from his fingertips? Yo, why are we fighting what? Why are we fighting the son of Zeus right now, bro? What? When on earth did Sinbad show up, bro? What is happening? Why do these he's got it on him, gay. He's got it on. Ooh, I'm tingling. Hey, yeah. I was about to say, starting to tingle because another man is crazy, but I don't even know what Kamihate is a rifle, so maybe that's fine. But still, what? This claw design is that gold? At least it's colored like gold. But yo, why is he got that on? No. Let's see, Crackle. And he did all that. He did all this before the bullet even reaches him. Is this Loki the fastest character in the what? At least I don't see the bullet that Kamihate fired getting near him. Looks like the electricity's lunging for what? What is this guy's yo? New top tier. Ah! Oh wait, did the bullet not even fire off? I don't even see. Like, did he catch it or something? Am I tweaking? Maybe this is meant to be the bullet. I don't know though. I don't know where the bullet went because Kamihate did fire one. But like I don't see anything other than the lightning path. So maybe Suzuki says they forgot to draw it. I guess I don't know. That's kind of weird though. I'll admit that is a little bit strange. I was hoping he'd like flick or catch the bullet. Maybe it's vaporized here. Maybe it's somewhere in the center of the page and I'm just missing it. But let's see. Kamihate. Hey, don't get so prickly, sniper.
Oh, you got her.
I'm gonna draw this guy immediately. Like right after this chapter. Well, not after this chapter. I do have other things to do. But like. I'm gonna draw this guy. He's got Omni aura, bro. Something about I like, yo, you know he may not be of African American descent or African descent, let's say, but what is it with characters of any color and having electric powers, bro? It is so common, gang. It's so common, especially in DC. But we're not even just in DC. Like Storm, well, admittedly weather powers, but Miles, Static Shock, Black Lightning, literally. But there are many. Like lightning is just such a cool power. I think I just have that MIDI association there. Let's see. Don't get so prickly, Sniper. All right. I love his aura. He's got on a scale of 1 to Sakamoto. He's got some Nagamo level aura. Okay, I see it. Let's see. Oh, interesting. See, but this the scaling me in my brain is hurting, bro. Because first we don't even see like the bullet reach him, which either implies he may have vaporized the bullet in the lightning trail, meaning he moved faster than Kamihate's shot could reach him. Which then we saw Uzuki struggling, or not struggling, but the bullet reached him essentially, and he had to block and deflect it. He didn't just immediately weave it or blitz it. We also saw this same Shishiba blitz and tag Uzuki, and this guy just reacts. And notably, he doesn't just react. He blocks it and no-sells it. Shishiba's hit. Like, bruh. Especially, not, because I can't lie. I can't say Tenkyu ended up being fodder. But, like, Shishiba is a high tier, if not top. No, he is a top tier. Like, Shishiba's a top tier. He's not one of the god tiers, but, like he is a top tier. So, to see this guy, fresh introduction, casually react to, and full dead stop Shishiba's hit, no recoil, no nothing? Oh, we in for some cooking, dog. It's gonna be spicy. Let's see. This jerk. Boom! Zap. Alright. Oh, he even destroyed Shishiba's hand. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Fellow whose name, I forget, I'm assuming you're one of the last Alchemar kids. You build over, dog. He can wield electricity freely. It's the worst matchup for my weapon. Is it? Because I guess the big issue is, right, with Kumanomi, he could at least somewhat prep by just bringing in a non-magnetic metal. But, like, a wooden hammer wouldn't work against this guy. And even, like, a stone hammer, which wouldn't conduct electricity as well, would probably break a little bit too easy. Unless he got, like, a really good reinforced base made of wood. So yeah, this fella, he's got a real rough matchup into a lot of it. Just wielding electricity freely. If this truly is like firing range, if people start reacting to his lightning, I think the Sakamoto Days verse will just automatically come faster than the majority of JJK. I know No Opera made a video a while ago about how like Sakamoto solos all of JJK. I don't get that video, but I didn't even watch it. So like I do need to sit down and just like watch that video to see if I can fully understand the context for that, because I don't know. I can't really think of anything in Sakamoto Days that Sakamoto scales to in particular that reaches like even the mid ends of JJK. Like what? Like does Sakamoto Days even have a feat that's near town level? Does it? I haven't looked, and admittedly, even though my readers I haven't like paid too much attention, despite being a massive scaling guy. But like, I can't really think of like a single city level feat, or even like town or small town level feat in Sakamoto Days. Meanwhile, like mid tiers and high tiers in JJK scale to city level. Like I don't know. Like it is kind of weird. Let's see. This jerk. He can wield electricity freely. It's the worst matchup for my weapon. Oh, he's moving. I love that. You got ore. Let's see. I hate static. Ooh, okay, but they're going hand for hand now. And Shishiba isn't getting affected by electricity. Very impressive. Let's see. Oh, never mind. He is getting affected to be. The moment I say that he actually is getting affected. Electrocharged blows. It's like being whacked with a stun gun. A sharp stun gun, though. I'm interested. I wonder if he can, like, just straight claw into somebody, electrocute them, yank out, and then claw. Like, I wonder if he can do combos like that. Because now it looks like he's just trading blows, and because of that, he's stunning Shishiba. But is this the Kashimo of this universe, bro? This is the Kashimo of this universe. Oh, no. Let's see. Uh-oh. He's smiling? You should find some cover. As he says as he's about to rain down it. Wait, is he gonna summon a lightning bolt on him, bro? Brother. Wait. He's got aura. He's got a fire design. He's got lightning powers. He can drop lightning bolts on people. Yo, Suzuki Sensei, this may be the coolest character we've introduced in recent memory, dog. What? I think he may already be in my top 5 and I just met him. Well, let me see. Sorry. Osaragi. But did he just wait a minute? Did he just defibrillate her? wait. Wait a minute. Maybe that was a bad matchup. Oh wow. Okay. So Osaragi was knocked out and her heart stopped, but she wasn't actually dead. Okay. So ultimately, by being jumpstarted with electricity, actually woke her up. And looks like she's about to attack him. Let's see. Grabs the remains of the saw. Oh, actually, no, because I guess she never let go. So she's still holding on to the remains of the saw after being dropped. And swings, but does he react? The real question is, does he react and block? And how much damage did he take? Okay. So he does react. He does block. Once again, Osaragi proving that she is pretty drastically stronger than Shishiba. Not only from the wielding of the weapon, not only from his earlier statement, but where Shishiba swings full force with the hammer and essentially instantly gets neutralized with very minimal force, a swing of a broken weapon not only sends this guy flying, but dart into and through a pillar, and he couldn't dodge in time. So interesting. So Osaragi and Shishiba seemingly are a bit relative, but Osaragi has a massive lead in strength, which is still weird because of the Uzuki stuff. I don't know, man. Like darn, the Uzuki stuff's about me. Let's see. Oh, and she did major damage while fresh off a defibrillation with only a half decent, well, literally half of a weapon. It looks like, yeah, so she hit him hard. Oh, it's adorable. Since she can't let go of her what? Oh, yeah, unless it's meant to, like, he's just a sniper rifle guy. Like, he's literally just a sniper rifle, or he's like a kid. Like there's nothing else he could be. Like, why is he this tiny here? But I love that Osaragi is holding Shishiba in her mouth because she can't let go of her weapon still. Even though it's broken, she's gonna need a new one anyway. But let's see, boom, right out the windows into the street and gone. Yeah. So she's just dipping. Let's see. Oh, easy. Oh, Suzuki, you introducing a new favorite, but I love him. Let's see. Gozu. I couldn't think of I knew it was a G name, but my brain was like, it's Gaku. And I'm like, no, it's not Gaku. Gaku's dead. And my brain's like, no, it's Gaku. I promise you, it's Gaku. It starts with a G, man. I was like, I know it starts with a G, but I know it's not Gaku. My brain's like, no, it's Gaku. But I knew it wasn't Gaku. Let's see. You're late, Gozu. Oh, man, don't get so amped up, okay? Hey, who are those freaks anyway? So that's why. So I wonder. Uzukimoto wasn't probably just stopped just because, there was a lack of balls directed towards him, but also because he knew Gozu was there. But I wonder where Gozu was. What was up? What was he doing? Maybe just clocked into work like that day? I don't know. But let's see. Hey, who are those freaks anyway? The Order. They're so spicy. I'm gonna kill them. Okay. Gozu. He may have to be Goatzu, because he's built like that. I like it a lot. Ultimately, shout outs to Osaragi. Unironically, her first feat on the top tier. Like, her first genuine feat on the top tier. I'll admit the scaling does feel a little bit wibbly wobbly and all over the place this chapter. Not just in like the macro sense, but literally in the chapter itself. Like, it just feels like a little bit funny, a little bit. But that'll probably change on a reread. And hey, if we got to get some inconsistent scaling for a man aura farming, like Gozu was aura farming, and a crazy introduction like this, and also for some Shishiba aura farming moments, some Kamihate aura farming moments, and definitely an Osaragi aura farming moment, I'll take what I can get. If you made it all the way to the end of this chapter, please leave sparking entrance. Yep, sparking entrance in the comment section down below. I said thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that notifications so you not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, you do have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1, things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. So now you can make member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions, here are the series I have to review, and variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, you have a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You can drop 5 beans for a short video, 20 beans for a long video, or any beans at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is that guy with the pencil, writing off. I'd like to thank you to our sketch tier members: Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier XZ, Zara, Brandon Payne, J2MA, Gyomi, Yuki Ally, Buddha Uda, Anzo2404, Planet Crone, G Prosper, Nevis 97, and Ollie. I'd like to give a big old thank you to our line art tier patrons, Sean, Nirvana Igneel, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, and A+A. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our Inc. tier members, Fine, Austin Wimberly, Euchia, Carlo Alaimo, and Grim. And then I'd like to give a big old hefty thank you to our digital art tier members, Jay Warrior and AZ Void. And then I'd like to give a big old thank you to our colored art tier patrons, Waki Munoz and Waki Munoz. And then I'd finally like to give a giga super duper kidney sacrificing thank you to our ultimate, that guy with a heart on the horizon, Calvin Elder.